Hold up. Let me pause the TV. Hold up. Can't find a remote. The background of the TV tripping. Alright, I don't own the rights to that at all. Alright, so it's July 12th, 2025, approximately 6:51 p.m. Why am I popping up? Of course, one video a day for the month of July. Gotta be consistent. It took everything in me once again to come and pop up on here and do this video. However, I'm not going to be pulling any tarot from Lost Souls Tarot. I am going to be updating what I like to call how we fucking shit up in the world. You know what I mean? So not only are we clearing blockages and removing energies, negative energies from our physical bodies in our physical world, right? Out here in the world that you ain't aware of or you are aware of, and in the cosmos, we fucking shit up. So this article I want to read real quick. It says it's about 3 minutes long. Bear with me. You've watched longer videos. It says Archaeologist, and they posted this July 12th through Men's Journal. Okay, Archaeologist says he's found Atlantis in groundbreaking discovery. Okay, so the article summary is archaeologist Michael Donnellan claims to have discovered Atlantis off Spain's coast, matching Plato's description. Underwater structures including concentric walls and canals were reportedly found using sonar technology. The claim was presented at Cosmic Summit 2025. All right, Cosmic Summit 2025. We gotta look that up. An event for truth seekers from various countries. Atlantis has been a subject of debate for 2,400 years, with scholars unsure if it's myth or reality. Other theories place Atlantis in different locations, and some scholars doubt its existence entirely. So that was the article's summary. Right, now we're going to push to the article itself. Can y'all see that? Let me see if I can put it down. Oh, okay, you can't see it. Maybe if I cut the light on. Might not help with the light. Maybe this light is too bright. Okay, there we go. Okay, that light was too bright. So let's dig into it. Archaeologist says he's found Atlantis in groundbreaking discovery. 3 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. The lost city would be a major find. Jessica McBride wrote this article, July 12, 2025 at 4:34 p.m. An archaeologist says he's found the lost city of Atlantis in what would obviously be a groundbreaking find. The claim was made by archaeologist Michael Donnellan at the Cosmic 2025 conference, according to Diario AS. He also played a documentary at the summit featuring images obtained through underwater technology, the site reported. He repeats the claim in the trailer for that documentary. All right, so they have a trailer here. Skip the ad. Tom Holland. No, we're not doing that. There was something about Tom Holland. We ain't doing that. What are we doing? Oh, Lord. Okay, so back to the story. However, Because what I did was I tapped it, but it was an ad for something else. They always do that shit. But listen to the story. However, history.com notes that scholars aren't sure whether Atlantis was a myth or real. Over the years, other theories have pegged it as being at different locations, including Santorini, Greece. According to Diario AS, Donnellan claims he has identified 3 submerged concentric walls carved into the seabed, and that the dimensions and layout match the city described by Plato in the dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Timaeus and Critias, Critias, describing Atlantis. Donnellan claims he discovered Atlantis 2 miles off the coast of Cadiz, Cadiz, Spain. Cadiz, maybe, according to LADBible. If anyone had told me 6 years ago that close the ad. If anyone had told me 6 years ago, what the hell? Here we go. If anyone had told me 6 years ago that I would go in search of Atlantis, I would have said they were crazy. I feel you. Donnellan says in a documentary trailer that he posted on Instagram. And yet, here we are, knowing what we know, not a myth, not a legend, Atlantis was real. The lost empire Plato described in such precise detail. It actually existed. I have seen these structures with my own eyes. I have touched them with my own hands. These years of field research are about to write a whole new chapter in human history. They will help resolve those eternal questions of where we came from. Cosmic Summit 2025 describes itself as a live 4-day event where truth seekers from 14 different countries and 45 U.S. states came together to learn from each other, having life-changing conversations, party and laugh together, and challenge what we think we know about human history, Earth, history, science, and the hidden patterns shaping our world. Other theories have the lost city located in Santorini, North Africa, or Sweden, according to LADBible. Some scholars don't believe Atlantis ever existed. The site also noted it matches everything Plato says verbatim. Donnellan said of the structures he found underwater, according to LADBible. He says it came from outside the straits in the region known by the Greeks 2,400 years ago as Gades. Okay, we know that perfectly well to this day that Gades is the modern day Cadiz, C-A with the thing on the top, D-I-Z, all right, which appears to be the oldest city in Western Europe. LADBible noted that the structure discovered by Donnellan also has carved canals and a rectangular ruin in the middle. According to History.com, Atlantis was a likely mythical island nation mentioned in Plato's dialogues Timaeus and Critias. I spelled it earlier. That has been an object of fascination among Western philosophers and historians for nearly 2,400 years. Plato, century 424 through 328 before Christ, BC, describes it as a powerful and advanced kingdom that sank in a night and day into the ocean around 9600 BC. A lot of this shit before Christ, I'm trying to tell you. That site says ancient Greeks were divided as to whether Atlantis was history or metaphor. According to History.com, Plato described Atlantis as having an advanced culture and an island larger than Libya and Asia Minor put together. Located in the Atlantic just beyond the Pillars of Hercules, generally assumed to mean the Strait of Gibraltar. Gibraltar. End article. So now within the article, I want to go over a few posts that people had made regarding what they have found out about Atlantis. Okay, so bear with me. We're at 9 minutes and 58 seconds. Okay. Hopefully you all are having an amazing day, a mystical day, right? We don't want the same day, right? Even though it took everything in me to make this video, I rested so well. I slept so well. The last 2 days was a little hectic with me battling my ego. Power trip. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that people have to abide by what I say, especially with the attitude that I had. Like, oh, what the fuck was going on? I had to take accountability for that. I had to pull my own tarot, and I was in trouble by my own spirit guide. So, once I know I'm in trouble by my protection, cut that shit the fuck off. So, here's the first video, okay? It's called Atlantica Trailer 2025. Let me see if we could do it. Because it say view more on Instagram, but I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Facebook no more. Okay, Michael Donnellan. Okay, Michael Donnellan _ Atlantica on Instagram. Okay, he has the video. Okay, so wait, let me see. Let me see if y'all can see it. Is it playing? Oh, let's look at it together. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Alright, beggars can't be choosers.
If anyone had told me 6 years ago that we would go in search of Atlantis, I would have said they were crazy. And yet, here we are, knowing what we know. Not a myth, not a legend. Atlantis was real. The lost empire Plato described in such precise detail actually existed. I have seen these structures with my own eyes. I have touched them with my own hands. These years of field research are about to write a whole new chapter in human history. They will help resolve those eternal questions of where we came from and how we got here. Pinpointing the exact location of Atlantis was to be just the beginning. What I knew then and what I know now, well, see for yourself.
I'm doing a video. Okay. So that was the trailer for that, all right? That was the trailer for Atlantica Trailer 2025. You can follow Michael Donnellan _ Atlantica on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram or Facebook. My profile and stuff is still up there. You can tap into that and go search and see what I was talking about over there as well. All right, so that was the first clip regarding this whole article that we just read. So here's some pictures, I believe. Yes, here's some pictures of Michael Donnellan _ Atlantica. Okay, so it says Cosmic Summit was a blast. Got to meet amazing people and learn incredible new things. Thank you all for making it such a fantastic experience at Cosmic Summit 2025. All right, so hashtag Michael Donnellan, hashtag Atlantica, hashtag series, hashtag Spain. All right, Atlantica. There we go. So we got Michael Donnellan who's saying, did it? Here go Michael Donnellan and them. Okay, we're gonna go to the next picture. Okay, Michael Donnellan. Okay, ancestors. Michael Donnellan and them. Okay. What I like to do is look at the background of pictures as well, not just these two individuals, entities, whatever. I like to look. I like to look at the background. People want to report that they found things, they claim things. We're excited about that. We love learning. We love learning about everything and everyone. Michael Donnellan. Okay. Zoom in on that real quick. Okay. Told you. We learn everything. We don't just attach to one thing. We learn it all. Michael Donnellan is reporting this. So we about to learn about Michael Donnellan and them too, respectfully. Let me see. Oh, is that okay? Okay. I don't know how many more pictures we got, but let's get through it. We're at 15 minutes, 27 seconds. Okay, that was the last picture. All right, what some of you are seeing also in the background is my TV is on as well. So you'll notice with the screens when they flip scenes, it might blink, so it might look like something different, but you're actually seeing a reflection off my TV in the background as well. Okay, from the TV. Okay, whatever. I'm not a scientist. I can't explain it no better than that. All right, so next is history content. At Hist Content posted breaking news. Could this be Atlantis? Atlantis may have just surfaced beneath the waters near Cadiz, Spain. Renowned archaeologist Michael Donnellan unveiled groundbreaking sonar scans today revealing ancient circular submerged structures early aligned with Plato's, and it says show more. I'm not going to click it. Okay, but you know, history content at Hist, HIST content, CONTENT. Okay, they reported that. What's crazy to me is what's so remarkable to me is how others will try to claim ownership over information and knowledge that was already here, that other entities have already spoken about, have already visited, have already made aware of. But okay, Michael Donnellan, appreciate the information being reported in your little series that you have coming out there. Love, we do. Because it's always good to learn every aspect of everything and everyone. Yes, Lord. Yes. Archaeologist says they found a legendary pirate ship rewriting history. All right, so we're going to leave that here. That was pertaining to, of course, my one video a day, but also coming to the mind of what I like to do outside of tarot, outside of hashtag Lost Souls Tarot, when I'm resting or when it seems like I feel like I'm being lazy, and I'm actually not. It's so much energy that I take on. There's so much that we take on. I ain't just gonna say but this is my video, this is my page, you know what I'm saying? It's so much that I take on without even realizing that I'm taking that on. It's like, get the fuck on with it, right? So other things that I love to do is I love to learn. Sheesh. Right? I love to learn. What's the time blinking back there? 3:33. 8:33. Okay, 8:33. It says 8:33. I never have my clocks on the right time if I don't have to. That's why it's blinking. And plus, I like to unplug my appliances that I'm not using, that I'm not getting ready to use. All right, so that was pertaining to Archaeologist Men's Journal. All right, Archaeologist says he's found Atlantis and groundbreaking discovery. How many of us been hashtagging Atlantis, hashtagging Planet Nibiru, hashtagging Planet X? How many of us been doing that? Shout out to Michael Donnellan, though, for taking that journey and stepping outside of maybe your comfort zone and making that happen, because sharing that light is not easy for some of us. It's very hard for some of us to just be us and share our light and be light workers, especially in the communities that we're in, with all these deep underground military bunker systems that they have under these communities controlling the energy. Yeah, so I put some cabbage on my knees today. cabbage, coconut oil, some sea salt. And then I also put it on my feet as well. Cabbage wrap, coconut oil, sea salt. And then I'm going to put them on my tits as well. Cabbage wrap, coconut oil, and sea salt. Okay? And I'm going to rest some more. I probably pull some tarot tomorrow. I definitely be getting downloads from other tarot readers. If you want to tap into them, do that. Mama Muffin out there sharing her knowledge. And that's Majestic Portions LLC. We got Alchemy Games Tarot TV. We got Spiritual Court TV. We got Intuitive Guidance, I think 444, something like that. Got to be more careful. She out there. We got the spiritual gangster. He out there. We got so many of them. We got Rose Venus Tarot. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. I truly do. Let me think of any of them that I'm missing. Truly Divine Seer. She out there. Truly Divine Seer is out there. Zayed. Zayed. Yes, he's out. Starseed Zayed 369 or something like that, I think it is. He out there. It's so many of them that I tap into, and there's so many more that are actual good divine seers, oracles, and readers. Okay, right now what's happening is a lot of karmic seers have lost their gifts, so they're giving absolutely the wrong information for their own fucked up purposes, your money, or just to see you go crazy with them, or they actually think they know this knowledge and they're being given illusions, right? But you have so many of us that are telling this information that some of y'all just ain't listening. You got a karmic mother that's still out there tripping, okay? We got a karmic Jezebel that's still out there fucking trying to put her claws in people. It's a few of y'all doing that. And the men as well, trying to put their links up in people and trying to control these women with their stankin' ass dicks and they stankin' ass ways, selfish ways, okay? It's money problems out there. People is actually broke as fuck, but they keep trying to act like they got fucking money and they don't. Moving money again. They trying to move money. You can't move no damn money because you ain't got no money to move. You ran out of money to pay these goddamn practitioners, to pay these goddamn readers, to pay these goddamn health people, to move records and to fuck with people's health, and y'all just done. But yet we got we still got a magician out there and a mad scientist who is fucking going absolutely fucking crazy because why? All his science shit is backfiring on them. Okay, so be cautious of the world that you're around. We are absolutely taking in. Hey, excuse me. You better not. Get out. You know better. We all one up in here. We all one. My cats be trying to get up on that fish tank and be trying to mess with my fish, Captain Man. That's Captain Man and Spots in there. You don't mess with them. Captain Man is indestructible. You feel what I'm saying, Captain Man? Kid Danger, Henry Danger, Captain Man, Nickelodeon. All right, so anyway, what was I saying? Yes, we're all being tested. We're all under judgment, good or bad. What is good or bad? It's just simply whatever you put into this universe, you're heavily getting it back from the past, present, and for your future. Right. Much love sent to everybody. Divine love sent to everybody. Divine light and darkness sent to us all because we need the balance of it all, right? The equator, my aunt. We need it all. Metatron, we need it all. We need it all. Thank you to all the spirit guides. Thank you to all the archangels. Thank you to the demons, right? Even thank you to the demons, because without them, we wouldn't be able to balance ourselves out, or we wouldn't be able to know the mistakes that we're making, right? But we ought to know not to sell our souls, and we ought to know not to be drinking no blood, and we ought to know not to be sacrificing nobody, especially the children on the land, the kids of the land. It's the difference between children and kids. But they're all to be loved. It's life it's life all around us. That's all it is. It's life, right? That's all it is life. So why destroy life? We even need you to remind us of how important life is, right? So I'm thankful for it all. I'm thankful for the mystery. I'm thankful for not knowing what the fuck the next step is, but I'm thankful to know that I can balance myself through it and I can battle myself through it. And I actually have spirit guides that's them motherfuckers everywhere. They working for us, yo. not for us. You know what I'm saying? Not slave. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. They don't work for us. But as long as we put in the work that we're supposed to put in, especially for ourselves, self-love comes first, right? Put in that work that you're supposed to put in for yourself. Everything else will manifest out the way it's supposed to. I've stopped manifesting or stopped not visualizing so much. But what I've noticed was my visualizations were being hijacked. My manifestations were being hijacked. These motherfuckers are crafty. They're able to get into your mind and be able to have you take your visualization and try to bring a sneaky motherfucker up in your life because they know what you expect. But just trust and know that the universe will provide you. Don't go searching for nothing. The universe will provide you with everything that you need. And just know, because you're so protected, and if you do make the wrong choice, like not sell your soul type choice, but if you do happen to jump out there and you fuck up and you make the wrong choice, that's a chance for growth, transformation, and learning. Right? Death. That shit gotta die so we can live on. Fuck it. Funeral. Put that shit, lay it to rest. Alright, lesson learned. I don't like the way that fell, and we move the fuck on. I don't like how they were. I don't like how I was, but I was around that. Let me move on. Type situations. Alright, we're at 26 minutes and 11 seconds. Alright, you know I could be long-winded, but I ain't. Alright, I ain't. Much love, light, darkness. Make sure you're grounded. Make sure you meditate. Make sure you do everything that you need to do to cleanse your energy and your spirit. And you, some of y'all still stink and got diseases. That's crazy. That came out that way. But it's true. Sexually transmitted diseases and spiritually transmitted diseases is going out there. HIV is heavy again. HIV is heavy. The drugs is heavy. Envy, greed, delirium is out there. Heavy. Illusions is still out there. Protect yourselves, my loves.